together today. We are together.
Happy
Cheers. Happy
Quantum
Friday.
Quest.
I know Quantum Quest time is upon us. We're just getting notifications. Is yours not this small on your phone? Do you have it like wider?
I don't know, to be honest, because I'm normally on with you, so it's always smaller anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, let's not press anything. Who knows what we're going to do here?
See you all later.
Bye. I'm just going to go and tag everybody in on Facebook now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, how is everyone? I can't believe it's Friday today. Just to say as well, big shout out for Neve last night.
Oh, massive.
Thank you.
We loved that,
it.
didn't we?
Honestly, it was amazing. Like the questions, getting dressed up, everything. It was just super beautiful.
I know.
It really was. So thank you so much, Neve. It was amazing.
I know, and it was so nice because Neve's been there at the beginning. She was like in our first intake for Quantum Flame Healing. So it was really special, really lovely.
Sorry, I've gone on to tag everyone, and I've just, you know, when you go on Facebook and something pops up, and I just wish someone happy birthday. I'm like, no, I'm on it. I just come off it again. Does anybody ever do that? Like you go on for a certain thing.
Oh, I do that all the time.
I'll just write a comment. I wish I could stay. Peace and harmony, day 15. So much love, beautiful. So much love.
Oh, bless you.
We
look really good in that. I don't know why your picture looks better.
As you got your brightness up on your phone. My brightness is bright on mine. So if everybody can just turn their brightness up on their phone, we're going to look amazing.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Oh, right.
You need your brightness up. So if your brightness is
My brightness is bright.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, hello, everybody. So who...
blessed be purple people. I love that. And actually, Jessica, I did like a little reel the other day all around the colour purple and the frequency and just about uplifting your energy.
Oh, was it around purple?
Yeah, it just that just came in. And I just did it because I was just feeling a bit flat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a flatness. And sometimes you don't understand why you have that flatness, do you?
No.
And I was like, oh gosh, I need to shift that. And I was just like, you know, called out to my guides, my higher self, like show me something to help take this flatness away. And literally I just closed my eyes and just turned me in this purple bubble, breathed it all in, just turned all my body purple, and that was it. It was done.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I did that. And then I came out and did a live and shared it with everyone.
When did you do that?
Yesterday. I did it on my TikTok channel and I did it on Quantum Queens.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just did that. Yeah, because I was like, wow. And then like last night after we got off the live, and it's not like a flatness, like a depression flatness or like a sadness flatness. It's just a flat feeling. Like there's nothing wrong. Do you know what I mean?
It's like when I felt frustrated and angry yesterday.
Yeah.
It was like nothing was wrong.
Yeah.
It was just this feeling that I'd got within my body.
Yeah, that's it.
And obviously it's from something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know when you can't put your finger on it, and we know now with Quantum Flame Healing, we just go with the emotion, don't we?
Yeah.
What is this emotion that we're feeling? And like, how can we just like pour love on the situation, pour compassion? We use colours, don't we? Like you use that colour. Yeah. That's how we work.
Yeah, and that was just what was energetically shown and guided to do. And like literally, like I know this flatness has been with me for a bit because I've not been running since we did our things last Tuesday. I went last Monday, then we did our filming last Tuesday, and then Wednesday I had a big walk.
I love that, a big walk.
It was a big walk. And then Thursday, we did that energetic practice, didn't we, in level 3?
Yeah.
And then, honestly, I feel like everything's just been coming out and it's had that flatness. So last night, before I went to bed, I just did it again this morning. I just woke up wanting to go run. Energy, yeah. So if anyone's feeling flat, go and check out our Quantum Queens page on Insta, and it'll be on there, that little practice.
Oh, did you put it on there?
Yeah, I did a live, and then it just uploads it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because I was trying to just keep it in the story so it didn't mess up the grid, but I don't know how you do that.
Oh, just to keep it as a story, not on the grid.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
You have to go on story.
But that's what I did, and I pressed live, but then it took it onto the grid.
Oh, did it? Well, it meant to go on the grid.
Maybe it's because I talked too much, so it took me over. Right.
I love the shirt, Nashua. Thank you.
I know.
I'm singing, we're in the army now. Whoa.
It's so loud in my ear.
We're in the army.
Wow,
Yeah.
look, the pop up, we've got 300 members.
I know,
Wow,
303.
Wow, this is amazing.
I know.
Oh
So
my
we're together.
goodness.
We're together. If you haven't noticed, we are together.
Woo, woo.
Yes, we are together. And we obviously we are so excited with our interview last night, and we have got coming up. Okay, so you're going to be seeing a lot of us next week because we're with you twice a day all next week, which is going to take you on this fabulous quantum flame healing journey, our workshops, just giving you a little taster of what you learn. Okay, of what you learn through this modality, what you can bring in, like it's just going to be amazing. And I've been doing like a countdown like every day about what's happening next week. And after today, I've got a video going up. So next Friday, we're going to be doing a quantum leap. Okay, we're going to be doing a quantum timeline leap, which is we're going to Atlantis.
And I just want to say, actually, oh, I do want to say that, but then I just want you to carry on. So
What?
So when Najwa says we're doing a quantum leap, like a timeline leap for us, timelines, like you might look at it as a past life. So you might have heard of, in a past life I was this, in a past life I did that, in a past life this was this. Or I'm going to go back to, I'm going to have a past life regression, right? So when we're working quantum flame realm, past lives are timelines, okay? So we do generally believe from our own personal experiences that when we're opening portals up in the quantum and we're going through those portals, we are actually traveling to an existing timeline, which will take us maybe what you would comprehend as a past life.
Yeah.
But it's not, because that timeline is going on in that moment. So let's say, for example, in a past life, I was a witch, okay? So when I go back to that past life, I'm actually still in it. That life is still going on. I'm still in it. So I open the portal and I go through and I go back to Emma as a witch and I see her there and I have conversations with her. But that timeline is ongoing. And a part of our soul contract has been for Emma then as a witch to open a portal to bring in her future self, which is me. But I've also had that contract in place to go into her timeline and take something that I need. So we're already swapping.
Yeah.
So when we go to Atlantis, we're going to be going into that timeline.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be going back to see and meet that version of yourself that is still going on then. Yeah. And that contract's been in place. So anybody that comes on that journey, whether it's on replay or whether it's with us live, just know that in that moment, you've connected that soul contract.
Yes.
So that you can cross timelines to meet, to get what each other needs in that moment, to come back to your own timelines in a different vibration. Yeah. And it'll blow your mind, won't it?
It will blow your mind. Like we've got, like at the beginning of the journey, we heard about timelines and never really understood. It's like when you hear this word banded around, but the awareness has become really heightened in the last couple of months on what timelines are, like what they actually mean when we've talked about the subconscious. Do you take over because Charlie's just going
to... I've closed both doors actually. Just postman's come in. It maybe just gives you through the window.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can we just get it? Is that okay through the window?
Oh, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. You know, Charlie boy.
Thank you.
Bless him. Ooh, exciting. What's that?
It's not for me.
Oh, rubbish. Rubbish. Like a good parcel.
Yeah.
Haven't ordered anything online for ages, actually.
Haven't you?
No, I think, at Christmas, everything's coming into on there doing this and that, and then I've done it for ages. So timelines are like visiting past lives.
Yeah.
But it's not something that's gone and done. It's something that's still ongoing. And that's why you can, like with Quantum Flame Healing, we learn how to open those portals and jump into those timelines. And Najwa's going to take on that amazing experience next Friday at this time, 10:30.
Oh, yeah.
And we are going to timeline jump to Atlantis. It's going to be amazing. You're going to connect with maybe a part of you that you didn't know existed in Atlantis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because when the journeys that we've been going on with Quantum Flame Healing, and looking at actually what Atlantis was all about and like how it originated and what it was for, it very much brings into the awareness of our awakening now.
Yeah.
Atlantis was all about keeping the divine connection. And what do we do with Quantum Flame Healing? What are we doing as a collective, as a consciousness now? More and more people are opening up themselves to divine connection.
Yeah.
You know, so it is happening now. The timelines are together and calling for us to like go back to it. So,
and also you'll see if you look up at the top in featured, all the dates and times and everything that we're doing next week is up there. So have a look. If you can come and join us for the full 5 days, honestly, like we were just talking about this last night, weren't we? Quantum Flame Healing.
Yeah.
So Quantum Flame Healing, it is a healing modality that we've created, okay? And it heals your body, your physical illnesses, your physical pains. It helps connect you emotionally to the good positive emotions that we want to feel every day, like happiness, joy. Helps diffuse stress, overwhelm, all the negative stuff that we hold on to. It moves us in the direction we're meant to be moving in. So like if you're feeling stuck, it helps you to become unstuck, doesn't it? And also it's like it really deepens your spiritual journey. You really start to connect and understand what that means. And opening portals, opening timelines, we teach you learn all of this stuff. So this particular modality is not like any other modality. It serves so many purposes, doesn't it?
So it's so many different facets to it, so many different levels to it, so many. When Emma talks about like your spiritual connection, it gives you confidence to trust your inner voice. It gives you that confidence to all them years that maybe that you've had to neglect the true feelings that you have or the true visions that you have, knowing that you've always had and that you've had to suppress down. It gets released. Like when you start this Quantum Flame Healing journey, you become so connected to your third eye, to your intuition, that you have no doubt anymore. Like that doubt isn't a thing.
No, it's not, is it? It's just gone. It's gone out of your field. And we just have sorry, someone just sent me a message. Sorry. But yeah, so it isn't, and honestly on Thursday evening as well, we're going to be taking you into the quantum. And in this session, quantum healing helps you connect to manifestation. It helps you connect to desires, everything you want, you know, to have that abundant life. So on Thursday night, we're going to take you into the quantum for you to experience like a personal level of healing. So to experience like healing within your body, healing within maybe your finances, relationships, whatever it is that's sort of big in your life right now, that's giving you the most upset. We're going to come and you're going to clear that in that session with us. And that's going to be like a really nice opener, and then you're going to be super excited to go on a deeper journey on Friday to Atlantis.
It's going to set you up perfectly, like the whole week. The journey, it's a real experience that we're going to take everybody on, isn't it? It's like how we're starting on Monday, we're starting like with third eye connection. So that's the start of everything, isn't it? All the doubts, like judgment, all starts when you don't have that connection. Do you know what I mean? It all starts from then. So we're going to start sort of open you up. But I do think, Emma, like by the end of it, if you do watch like all the days or even catch up on it, you will feel a shift. You will feel different. You will feel something. You will feel whatever your intention is at the beginning of the week to understand maybe about Quantum Flame or to clear. You will feel that difference. Guaranteed. You will feel that transformation. Won't they? Like
100%.
Like the journey, like what we do, like it's so exciting. I think every launch gets always exciting. Like I am pumped up for this.
I know. It's great, isn't it? So
and we have got so many things like in the communities happening already. You know, our Quantum Flame healers, our Quantum Flame energy healers. Like so much people are really coming forward and really seeing a change in what they want to do in their life. And we've added, I know we've talked about it last night. If anybody watched the beautiful interview that we did last night, we did talk about the quantum computer that's something that we've been studying and researching from last year, haven't we? We have been. And you might think, oh my God, quantum computer, what does that mean? So you know that everything that we do is about frequency, it's about vibrations, it's about like how we are when we feel low, we're vibrating low, okay? And through quantum flame healing, it's that process of up leveling, of rising, of ascending always, okay? So we're moving our vibration up. And as you know, Tesla, Einstein, all the greats have been a very, very big part of our teachings, of what we've been teaching. And last year, this computer came to us, and Tesla showed you the sign, didn't he?
Yeah, we're just like,
Just
as we.
dog.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is he all right?
Yeah, just crying.
Oh, bless him. Charlie boy's crying. He wants to come in, but he's got wet paws. Bless him. Poor little, you're letting him in now.
Yeah.
He's here. He's here now. His paws are dry. He can come in.
I know, he was just
He
crying.
can come
I
in,
could
bless
hear him.
He can come in. Yeah, so like literally, as you know, like Tesla came through and he just showed us this symbol. And it was like this. It's a bit like the infinity sign, really. And then like literally like the very next day, the beautiful Michelle introduced us to the quantum computer. And on the quantum computer, it had that sign. And it was like, wow, that is crazy. So we knew at that moment, however this path takes us, we have to start working with this particular computer and understanding it. And it is something that it is going to be great. It's going to be amazing to work with alongside quantum flame healing, isn't it?
It is. It's really, we feel it's a great tool, because even though when we say quantum computer, people thinks it's sciencey, and we are the bridge, but to you, it's still very much connected to the holistic. It's still very much connected to the feeling, the spiritual side, because what you get up in readings, those suppressed emotions that maybe, and I'll take for instance, okay, yesterday I woke up quite irritable, felt a bit angry, like really just had this energy within.
Yeah.
And it was showing in my outside world. I mean, I came across every road rage person on the way to school. Like I was aware, and it's because of this journey, I was aware of this. And I was like, definitely my internal is showing my external, because I'm attracting all of this. My frequency is frustration and like impatience, and that is all that I'm getting from these road rage people. They're impatient, frustrated, I'm attracting that. I was like, right, okay. So we came back, had a lovely like feather session, didn't we? And then afterwards Emma said, go and do a quantum flame healing session on yourself. Like, just go and do a quantum flame healing session. I was like, right. Went into the bedroom. I was so in my head. I was just like, I can't. I wasn't getting there. I just wasn't. So I did the reading on the quantum computer, my voice reading. What came up? Frustration and impatience. Like, it was crazy. So we had a beautiful interview last night, and I set the intention when I went to bed. I was like, I'm ready now. I feel like in a really good energy. I'm going to go to sleep. And I called in my guides. I laid there. I put my hands out, and I was just like whatever this frustration's coming from, this impatience, I know it's serving me. Like, I had to see something, like I had a clarity, and I did see it in my outside world coming back at me. But I just called in my guides and I said, please show me, pour love, whatever I need to realize, whatever I need to understand. Please give me that choice, that I can make the right, the right path, and I can call in what I need. When I did that and I'd called in my guides, I was straight off in a journey, straight off, gone. This morning I woke up, could feel the shift, but I tested it. I did my voice recording on the quantum computer, and those emotions gone. Wow. Completely gone. Sorry, is that burning in your face? Are you all right?
I'm all right.
Are you all right?
Got an incense. No, that was in my face.
No, and it completely. And the great thing is, when you see it, like the change in there, you've got the faith anyway, but it just takes on that different level. And we know when we work in this space, and like my husband, when I've showed him like the readings and like what it can show you, someone that's come a bit of not a pest. Oh, there's a white feather that's just gone by.
Oh,
somebody that's not, that he loves what we do. Like, and our husbands are like, they observe what we do.
Yeah.
And they get it. But actually seeing that and then seeing the difference, it's just widened up everything that we do to more people.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
you know, and it's just uplifted. And whether you are whatever scope in energy healing that you are, like this is incredible.
Yeah. No, it is. It's truly magical. And I think like it's a really good way to, and I was thinking about this actually, because I was thinking I'm going to go and do a live about it in the Quantum Flame Healing group. Because when we are work Quantum Flame and when we are energy healers, holistic therapists, it is very much working on the basis of trust, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So for example, in that moment there, Naja was taking herself into the quantum. She's gone on to a beautiful journey. She's asked her guys to receive healing, okay? And then she's come back out of that beautiful journey, woke up the next morning, feeling the shift. Now, that should be enough, you know, to feel that shift. But when you're working with a client, for example, and you're like, right, I'm just going to do some healing on you, whatever that is, holistic therapy. So for us, we're going to do a quantum flame healing session on you. And again, we channel messages, and we'll tell you about one of the journeys in a minute. So you might get a message, right, okay, so I'm feeling there's a blockage around your heart. I'm getting told to bring in the colour green. This is what I'm being told now, so maybe this is for someone on here as well.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. So,
I love that.
you know, so I'm bringing this green around, I'm wrapping it around the heart, and I feel like I've got to compress the heart with this green energy. Archangel Michael's coming now. He's put a big blue colour around, and there's some purple in this energetic space. And I really feel this heart is connected to like self-worth, not feeling good enough, feeling like you can achieve what you want to achieve. There's a sadness here around that. So I feel now this heart space is like, it's expanding, and it's really expanding. It's becoming like all green now, and like all this green now is like coming out of the body. It's just bursting out. Wow, I'm just going to sit here for a minute. Just send that beautiful healing, just giving it to whoever needs it in this moment, whoever it's for. And I can really feel the energy now coming out of my hands. Send that beautiful healing. All the body's just green now. Okay, and they're like, that's enough now. Okay, thank you. So when we're in that moment, send that healing. So I know that someone out here now has received that healing, and whatever it is that they needed, they've got, and it's done. So when we're working with clients like that, if your client comes out of it and they've not really experienced anything like this before, they'll be like, oh, I don't know if it's worked or not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. Like, I felt really nice. I felt really good. But I don't really think digestive problem.
Yeah.
I don't really think that. But you know, with the computer, actually now, voice scan. Oh, hello, you've got something wrong with your digestion. Quantum flame healing session. Hello. Oh, wow. Shows the digestive problem's gone. But before, your client might have gone away just a bit uncertain. Has it worked? Hasn't it worked? I feel good. Things are different.
Yeah.
But, and they might not have even related it to that.
No.
Either. Do you know what I mean? Because we do that, don't we? Sometimes it's hard to believe the unbelievable.
Yeah.
But actually, we trust and surrender.
Yeah.
So when we're working with other ladies that are holistic or into energy healing, they don't need the computer.
No.
You know, it's done. They know it's done.
They know it. They've got the faith.
But for some clients, for some people, it's nice to see.
Yeah.
It's nice to see.
It's a comfort.
Wow, it really has cleared it. Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Yeah.
And I think this is how now, especially in the holistic world as well, and the energy, like healing with energy, like it's going to, like you said, just open it up more to the masses, because people are going to see the before and after very, very clearly, you know. And also, like with the computer, I mean, to be fair, it's very obsessive. It analyzes every part of your body,
everything,
every part of your emotion, every part of your being.
Yeah.
So it is really fascinating to see what's actually deep diving there.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and that is a part now of, if you are a quantum flame healer, that can be a part of your journey, working with the computer. You know, it's not just us that do it.
No.
It's for all our quantum flame healers.
Yeah. And it is, and it helps you, like Emma says, like Ivana, she just says, measurement gives the meaning and the concept to people.
Yes.
So if you've got someone, and if they have a physical condition, okay, and some people's identity go into some conditions, you know, and when you go to see an energy healer and someone's been suffering from something for a long, long time, and you understand the emotions connected to that, and like you saying, look, we can do this session. And they're like, what, you know, I've been on these tablets for so long.
Yeah.
I've been seeing this consultant for so long, you know. And by the way, like all that we do, like there's no side effects to it. Do you know what I mean? Like all this healing that we do, all this energy work that we do, you're in a win-win-win. There is no downfall to it. There is no that you're going to go backwards. There's no, you're not going to have to relive it or be, you know, be in that space. So someone coming to you, and if you can, you know, like really tune into them and give them that time to talk about what's suppressed, what's underneath the condition, what's underneath that physical condition that's keeping the body in dis-ease. That's all that it is. It's keeping the body in dis-ease. Okay. And when I say that's all that it is, I'm not trying to say that people with a condition, that, you know, that's it. No, that it's emotionally attached.
Yeah.
It's what we've been through. It's what we've been surrounded in. And when we can release that and there's no side effects of it, what have you got to lose?
Exactly.
You know?
I keep saying this to my husband because he keeps going about his high blood pressure. It sounds awful. I can tell he's really worried about his high blood pressure.
He is, isn't he?
He's really worried because he keeps testing it. And then he was like, you do it on your arm. So and I hate having that day. It's so tight. It makes me feel sick. So I was like, right. It's like, well, yours is perfect. It's like, do it again. So I do it again. But this part I was like really squeamish. She's like, well, it's broken because you should be dead looking at that. But it was almost.
Sorry,
I know, that's what he said. I was like, oh,
it should be dead.
But obviously, he's just become so obsessive with this high blood pressure to the point where.
How do you feel?
I'm sure it's keeping his blood pressure.
Right, so it's feeding into that narrative.
Yeah, feeding into the narrative and keep doing it. And every time he's doing the machine, he's doing it to see how high it is, not to see if it's gone low. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I bet
it's high. I bet
now.
it's high. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be because all your thoughts, everything's there.
Yeah.
But actually, I've just said to him, look, I just want to compute.
So I'm not laughing at him.
No,
like,
no,
but it's
I'm
like,
not.
yeah.
But I can see it's real in his mind. So I'm like, right,
Oh,
I want to
bless.
computerize you. I want to do a quantum flame healing session and I want you to see on the computer afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I've done sessions on my husband and I've done them.
You've healed his ribs.
Yeah. So, and again, with quantum flame healing, we can ask permission to work on that person energetically without them knowing.
Yeah.
Which is what I do with my husband a lot of the time. So I will go into the quantum, I'll call in his higher self, I'll ask permission. If permission is granted, then Paul will be there in his energetic body and we'll connect and profound. Like Nigel said, at one point he had this broken rib that just clicked back into place. I mean, crazy stuff. You know, absolutely crazy stuff. And it's like, so I know that Paul has had these shifts, like when I've worked with him in the quantum. The next day his energy's different, whatever was on his mind's like freedom, gone. But I feel this time for this has come really into his awareness now, because I think it's time for Paul to start having his own like awakening. And I think this computer is going to help him to see that.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to be able to see this reading of his body, understand why his high blood pressure's there, why that's there, have this session and see the reading afterwards that it's gone.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be the start to him.
So he can see, isn't it?
Yeah, to start that awakening, because it's okay me keep healing him, but I feel now my guys are showing me he can't keep healing him all the time. He's got to understand it now.
Yes.
You know, he's got to understand it. And Paul has a lot of physical suffering, like his knees,
My
you know,
God, as well.
his hernia.
Yeah.
Like, it's always something. And I'm like, and I get frustrated.
It's so true.
I'm sorry, honey, if you're watching this, I love you so much. But I do get frustrated because I'm like, no, you keep telling yourself this narrative, so this keeps being your outcome. You've got to start seeing your body in this perfect health, you know. But it's really hard when you're so in that to take yourself out of that
and the way that
do that. Yeah. And I think sometimes if you're a bit logical, this is where the computer comes in.
Yeah,
you know, just to show that. Like, yeah.
I'm going to do his shoulder and everything.
Well, that's what I mean. I just think
Friday night sorted in the Deeks and O'Brien household.
Computer date night.
We should get on it all together.
Like in lockdown with those Zooms, won't it? So we're not doing a quiz, we're doing a computer scan.
Yeah. Come on, lads. Let's want it.
But it's fascinating. It's really amazing. And yeah, and it's just like the magic of the healing that takes place in that moment. Like, it's a way to show your clients or show yourself even, you know, or show your friends or however you want to work with this, just to be it's done.
Yeah.
To see it, Yeah.
And to show.
Sorry, I just noticed Angela's put yes. Oh no, what's the part? So I put something on there.
About schools.
Yeah. Like what was it?
Can you imagine getting it in schools?
Yeah, Angela, you can have it in schools.
Angela,
come and do the quantum computer course with us.
Do the course.
And you can have your own computer and you can have it in schools. Like, you don't have to imagine it. You've just manifested it in the real.
I was thinking that. I thought I must message you afterwards just to say, Ange, no, you can have this. That's what we're doing.
Like you can work with your children with this, with everything. I've actually said to my kids, actually, I mean, hopefully no one's on here that knows my kids, to tell them the truth. But I said, because they don't want to work with me. And again, I've worked with them energetically and the outcome's been like amazing. But I said, will you be my case study? Because I've got this computer, I need you to do it. And then am I right to do a session on you as well? And they're like, what's it involved? So just, you can just be led on your bed and just listen to my words. It's just like a relaxing thing. Oh, all right, then go on then, Mum. But I've had to tell them I want them to be a case study, really.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because they're really open to that. But if I said, can I just do a session on you? They'd be like, no.
Yeah.
So, and actually, I think they're going to really enjoy it, like seeing their readings.
I think it's a fun thing if when you
mine
put
are
that
teenagers.
spin it. Yeah.
Not so much little ones because stuff comes up, but it's really fascinating to see, like you did Joseph, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, but the stuff that came up, like when Najwa read that report to me, I said, that is not Joseph.
Yeah.
None of that is his character, is his being, but what's there in the deep-rooted emotions is definitely absorbed, from you and Michael.
100%.
You could see it. You could see it in black and white.
Because it didn't make any sense with Joseph. Like, he wasn't even in that. And I was like, right, okay. So it gave me into my own awareness, because when you're asking your kids, like, when you are taking them into the quantum and stuff's coming up. I mean, I've worked with Joseph on physical conditions, like last summer his eyes were red from hay fever. He couldn't do anything, he couldn't go outside, and literally one session and he's never had red eyes since. But like, when you can feel with your child, okay, bless you, when you can feel a certain energy within your child, or maybe you act in a certain way and you can see a reaction in your child, and I think that's what I saw with Joseph. And then when I did the reading on him and I saw it in black and white, and I was like, that's not Joseph, that is me. So I'm going to be really aware now on, I think it was like self-belief. There was something around that. And I was just like, no, Joseph is not in that. And it's not in that scope. Like, and I told him, he got his exam results.
Oh, did it come through?
Yeah, it came through.
Yeah, that's so tense for me.
Yeah, and it was like,
he passed then?
Yes, he passed.
Amazing.
Yay! And it came through, and I was like, Joseph, your results come through, and I was like, oh, what do you think? And he was like, I definitely know. No less self-belief in what he was. Do you know what I mean? In any part of him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I knew that was me.
Yeah.
That was absorbing that. So when you get into all of that, like, it's so expansive. And imagine, like, and I did a reel about this, going, imagine a world, right? Because this will come in, and when we imagine, it's already in. Like, that you've got doctors' surgeries, and you've got like doctors, and you've got like surgeries and like pharmacists. But imagine like going into your doctors and there being energy or a quantum flame healer there. And the doctor and the healers working side by side. Yeah. And there's like a practice in there, and you can go and see a healer, you can go and see a doctor, because both have value. Both have huge value. Do you know what I mean? Doctors, medicine have been, like you said last night, the conception of medicine, of helping people, was pure in the beginning. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we get into, and I won't go into the rabbit hole of the big, we're not allowed to say that, but like when you get that's on another train. But like, the fundamentals of medicine, of helping, of doctors, is to help people, do you know what I mean, get better. But imagine coupled together, imagine in surgeries, in pharmacies, like you said, you're going in like, okay, what is it that, and just giving you like healing. Yeah, sorry. that's protection and abundance. Yeah. And having that, like, that's where we're going.
Yeah. No, it is, and that's definitely where we're heading. And you know, eventually we will all start working together and it will all connect in, and it'll serve humanity a much better way, you know. So I just love bringing into awareness like the change that's going to come, you know, because it is. I truly believe that.
Oh, definitely.
I just read this from Nicola. So, about to go for a tarot card reading. Feeling nervous, so chosen to wear green. So maybe that's why the green came in with the expansion.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But also, don't feel nervous. Honestly, just enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it.
And I think as well, when you have a tarot card reading, I remember going for stuff, right? And things would come out and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'd really take it as gospel, okay?
Yeah.
But what you've got to understand is when messages come through, they can have so many different meanings to it.
Yeah.
So when whatever comes up, like take it on board, but don't manifest it into your reality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
Because I remember,
beware of somebody with a red
Oh,
scarf.
it's well, no, not like that. But like, I just remember going for one. Like, I'll give you an example. For example, so went for a tarot card reading, and the woman said that my brother would have a heart attack at 28. Okay. Oh no, at 30. Sorry, he'd have a heart attack at 30 because if he didn't watch his fitness. Now at this point, he was, I think, like 19. And I was like, oh my gosh, but that, Charlie knows. But that stuck in my head, right? So I was like, oh my gosh. So I often pondered on it, okay? Thinking, oh my gosh. But I didn't take it as gospel. And I did tell my brother what had come up. And actually, I think it being in his awareness made him more aware of his health.
Yes.
And his body.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I remember on his 30th birthday, we were all in Magaluf because he worked out there. And we went to this place called Kathmandu and they had this machine, right? And it like read your lifelines.
Oh, wow.
So like, you know, we put some coins in anyway. When my brother did it, everything just like short-circuited and everything came off. I was like, oh my gosh, you've got no lifelines. The tarot cards come through.
Is that what you actually said to him?
We were laughing. But what I'm saying is, whatever message comes through, it's just guidance from your guides to bring something into your awareness. So it's not actually truth because my brother never had a heart attack, okay?
Yeah.
But it's made, I think it's brought into his subconscious, it's brought into his awareness, like especially because when he got to Magaluf and he lived there for like 10 years, he was drinking, he was eating crap.
Did he live in Magaluf for 10 years?
Oh yeah, when I was like 21, didn't come back till I was like 30, did he?
Didn't he?
Yeah, so he went to Magaluf and then he did Austria. So he did like different seasons.
Did he?
Yeah, so he did like, he taught people to snowboard and ski.
Oh, so he's had real fun, hasn't he?
Yeah, real fun. Yeah, we've had real fun on the back of those. Some great cheap holidays. Spain every year.
Really?
Yeah. I remember, was it Jessie J? Yeah. So Thomas used to run like BCM Square. And in BCM, if you've ever been to Magaluf, there's like a square and there's like a big like club BCM. And when Thomas was there, loads of celebrities were coming over and doing like live shows and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So Thomas was the main guy. He used to pick them up from the airport, settle them in. And Seb would have been about maybe 5. He'd have been about 5.
Yeah.
So it's one particular day, Seb's like, oh, please, can I go with Uncle Tom? And Thomas was like, we're just doing an airport run. Come on then, I can take him. So it took him, I mean, he took him on this airport run. He picked up, I can't remember who he picked up now. It was
it Jessie J?
He did pick up Jessie J as well. So Seb met Jessie J when she was younger, but he picked up this, oh my gosh, a really cool, like, big deal sort of singer type DJ, rapper type person. Oh my gosh, what was his name now?
Was he like a grime artist?
You're obsessed with grime artists. Give me a grime artist. It wasn't
Stormzy.
No. And it wasn't Dizzy Rascal. Or was it Dizzy Rascal? Might be Dizzy Rascal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was somebody like that anyway. Big. I'll have to ask my brother because I can't remember. But literally, they picked him up and the guy that they picked up had a son similar to Seb's age who was really like connecting to Seb. So when they got to Magaluf and dropped off, he said, oh, stick around. So he stuck around and then this big square full of like, I don't know, tens of thousands of people. So the guy that was like DJ and hosting, like got Seb up on stage to say hi and welcome and like,
wow.
I know. But we didn't have social media then for filming and all that. You know, you're just living in the moment.
Yeah.
So Seb was like living his best life at 5, stayed for the concert. And then obviously they all went and took him for a KFC afterwards and stuff. So Seb didn't get home till 5 o'clock in the morning. His wife's like, oh, the best night. And I'm like, oh, where's he been? And then the next night, right, So we went out the next day and Seb was like, can I just go with Uncle Tom? He said, I'll take them both. So he took Hugo as well at 2.5. So we went into the square to meet them and they were both in Hooters. With Tom. And all the girls like, hiya. Paul was having his best time of his life. He was like, this is great, lads, yeah. And then Seb had obviously met them all the night before. So they all remembered it. I was like, so clearly you left that part out of the story, didn't you, Uncle Tom? So yeah, so just fun and games. And why did I get onto that in the first place?
I'm talking about Tom and about his heart attack and stuff.
Oh, yeah. So back to the tarot. So don't, like, whatever comes out, don't be nervous. It's always got a message to bring into your awareness. It's not actually going to be the truth of a situation. And again, it's like if they tell you things about your fortune and good things, it's to bring it into your awareness to like be still and be calm and be relaxed, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's only guidance, okay? It's just sent with love from your guide. So don't ever be nervous about that.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, process your mood, get
Sing the hi, Elise. Hello, beautiful lady.
I've been drinking a bit since my partner passed away.
Oh, so much love. Yeah. And you know what, actually? Was I talking about it with you? Alcohol. I think it wasn't it?
I don't remember having that conversation.
And we're saying like sometimes when you feel sad and down, you turn to alcohol and you have a drink. But actually, alcohol holds a frequency which lowers your own frequency.
Yeah, completely.
So when you drink, you actually become sort of more sad.
Yeah.
But it's the release it gives you in that moment, isn't it? So then
it's escape.
Yeah, it's the escape that it gives you. But then what happens the next day when you wake up? Like your state of mind and energetic body should naturally be quite high, but every time you have alcohol, you're lowering it and lowering it and lowering it. And what happens is the next day you feel even sadder and even worse. So again to get that release, but then it lowers your vibration. So then you forget what this natural state feels like to be in.
Yeah.
You know, and it is alcohol is, I definitely notice it. If I've been out drinking, I've had a great time, enjoyed it. The next day I'm like, oh my gosh. But then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, my vibration feels lower.
It does.
I go into a bit of a, oh, well, what I'm meant to be doing? Is this what do you know what I mean? Everything, all self-doubt.
That's what happened to me this week.
It comes up to the surface. And the easiest thing would be, oh my gosh, I'm going to have a drink because I need to feel happy again. I need to get rid of this. But it is the alcohol that brings up those suppressed not suppressed emotions, but it puts you in a different frequency. It connects you to a different frequency. And then when you're in that frequency, like it just feels like there's no way out sometimes, you know? So like so then you have to really like plow through that and think, no, I'm not going to. We do drink to release and self-sabotage sometimes, don't we?
Oh, we do. Like when I went to this ball on Saturday, it was like, oh yeah, you know, they're drinking and you are having a good time and you feel like it is a release. And the next day, and I have to say, it always hits me on the Monday.
Like the day after.
It's the day after. And it's like, oh God, because you've had like crap.
Yeah.
Haven't you? Just don't put the alcohol.
The next day you do, don't you?
Yeah. So you're just like, oh, have loads of carbs, have loads of crisps, have loads of biscuits, just to like give you a bit of a high. Yeah. Because you've gone low. And then the next day after that, you think, oh God, what am I doing with my life? It sends you on that spiral.
It does, doesn't it?
And not in the good way.
No.
It's downwards.
So if you feel like that and you have that connection to alcohol, like honestly, come and join the workshops next week because we're going to be doing some real deep energy clearing. Yeah. Some real deep like love in our bodies, love in our minds. Like we are going to be connecting into quantum flame energy. We are going to be attuning you all, forgot when I mentioned that, to the energy so that you can experience yourself. And we're going to set the intention while the workshop's on for you to experience this beautiful energy. So we're going to attune you all for a week so that you can feel this in your body, and you will. Like energetically, your vibration will rise. And I promise you, the self-sabotaging, that's right.
Self-sabotaging,
habits that you have at the moment, whatever that is. Maybe you eat too much chocolate, maybe there's too much alcohol involved, maybe you just can't get motivated, whatever that is going on, you'll feel it lifted. You will 100%, because your guides, your higher self, they're going to come on this journey with you next week, and they are going to be with you, and they are going to take away what's not serving you, and you are going to have transformation and feel different. And you know, who was the lovely lady that did our workshop last time? And she sent us that beautiful video with the legs. Do you remember?
Oh my
I
God,
can't remember
Emma.
her name. Can you remember her name?
Emma.
Oh, is it Emma?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Emma. I mean, you thought I
Should we
remembered
post it
that.
afterwards? Should I post that video
we'll post the
afterwards?
video afterwards, because she said we could. But this beautiful lady, Emma, I can't believe she got that. She did our workshop last time.
Oh,
and
she's
she,
so beautiful.
She suffered from MS, hadn't she, for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And you know, she did used to be a ballet dancer, didn't she? And she hadn't walked or danced or anything for years and years. Like, is it like 10, 20? It was like a long time.
A long time. She couldn't even lift her legs.
She couldn't lift her legs or anything. You know, totally like spending her days bedridden. And then after she'd done our workshop, she sent us a video and she's moving her legs.
Like
and,
up and down.
And I'm sure she'd said she'd not done it for like 10 or 20. It was something crazy, wasn't it? That she'd not been able to do that for a long amount of time. And we're like, wow. So I hope you're going to come back, Emma, and join us again.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, so you will get whatever you need from this in that moment, okay? So in that moment, that's what Emma needed, and that's what our guides give her.
Yeah.
And when we connected it with Quantum Flame, you know, she had that fast, quick release. And we will be talking about why it's so special, Quantum Flame healing, and how the energy works and where it's come from and what it's all about and how it connects to your body. And there is science involved in this, but don't worry, we're going to translate real easy.
We are.
So it will blow your mind. So you'll be able to understand why Quantum Flame healing is so special. And honestly, working with the computer as well, we've been able to sort of test that this modality heals faster than other modalities that we are trained in. Like, we've only tested it against certain modalities that we're trained in, and the healing has taken place with Quantum Flame healing instantly.
It is.
And you'll see those results for yourself next week. So whatever you're doing, put some time aside and come and join us whenever you can. Catch up on stuff, because we want you to have this transformation and these big shifts, don't we?
100%.
We want you to feel it in your body. Anything that is like the biggest thing that's holding you back right now, or the biggest sadness in your heart, come and feel a different way.
Yeah. Sonia, please just come and join us next week. Let us hold the space for you.
Yeah.
Let us hold this space. Whatever the grief that you're feeling now, honestly, you'll find your people in this. Honestly, we can guarantee the love that you'll feel, because you're here for a reason. Like, you're opening up to us, which means so much to us. Do you know what I mean? And like, you've got people here that are here to support you.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to do this on your own. Come and join us next week. Come and be in your group. Come and be in our energy. Come and receive the healing that you will receive from Quantum Flame healing. And you will feel a shift. You will start that journey of understanding your grief, facing your grief, and not having to drink to sort of like look away from it, because that's what we do, isn't it? We do that to like look away because we feel it's too hard to look at. You know,
well, we've all been in that situation, haven't we? But just know you can come out of it as well. So much love.
Oh, thank you, Sonia.
Yeah, do. Oh, amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. And we've just like that, we're done.
I mean,
another hour gone quick.
I know. I'm so bursting to talk about all the sciencey stuff.
We can't. We're going to talk about it next week.
We're having a session now after this. We're doing a bit of studying now.
Yeah, we are.
Whoever thought, like, we're studying quantum physics. And we're going to do that because we've got so many nuggets to share.
Excited. So have a beautiful weekend, everybody, and we look forward. Oh, we're so grateful.
This is what we do this for, isn't it?
It is. This is what it's about. It's about creating change in everybody's life, and everybody's. You know, I remember like watching, like when I first started on my kind of beginning journey. You know, for me personally, I looked around and some people have been through so much stuff. You know, so much like different, like when they were sharing the stories, like been through, you know, abuse, like neglect, loads of stuff. And I remember thinking, like, I haven't been to any of them, so is my stuff valid?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Is it? But the way we feel inside and the way I was feeling inside, as I started to heal and come out of it, I realized, yeah, it is valid. Because we all hold on to sadness in the same way, but for different circumstances and different situations. And it doesn't matter what you're going through, everything is valid. And you don't have to keep going through that, okay?
No.
So honestly, join us next week. Just come and experience some of these shifts, because this is why Nigel and I do this, because we know what it's like to be in a certain headspace and feel like where we're going with this, what's the point, you know? But we also know we've come out of it. And life can be great. Life can be good. You can have it all. You can have loving relationships. You can have finances, freedom. You can have a healthy body. You can have it all. Yeah. So come and start your experience and see what you want to shift first.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, thank you, everybody. We love you all. Mwah! Bye, everyone. Bye.